Alright, hey everyone, this is Jim with YouTube user JimLiElevators. I wonder why am I in a storage bin inside of a background? This is something you've never seen before.
It's because you are here at the ElevaTOURS International Elevator Museum. Are you ready to see it?
My very first visit, going to open it up.
3, 2, 1.
My very first ever visit to the ElevaTOURS Museum. This is awesome.
This is the current state as of late June 2021. As you guys know, this place is always a work in progress, and every video of this place is going to be a little bit different, and I love seeing the different videos of this on YouTube. So Jim is going to take a late June 2021 video. So Jim, anything you want to see, anything you want to play with, it's all here and ready to go.
And before we get started, if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure that you support Andrew Reams. Make sure to subscribe to his channel. The link will be in the description down below. Please do your best to show your support to this person because he needs you.
And also, if you ever run, come to the museum. All right, go ahead and you start your thing, Jim.
Okay, first we'll start with this.
We have that Piston Cup Panel. It's actually an old Dover panel. It just got a new slap-on sticker. It's from a hotel in South Carolina, I think.
I remember this.
I think it came from Candy Cart.
Yeah, Candy Cart. Oh, this is the old contact.
Yep, that one has the old contact lock.
And there's another Dover Impulse. That's actually the one I rode in my early videos.
I think that came from Texas.
The Texas State Capitol Annex. Yeah, I can see they put in a new ThyssenKrupp sticker, but this is all Dover equipment.
We got some various CJ Anderson stuff up there. That is a relay that you just brought in here.
Yep, this came from ThyssenKrupp Elevator.
Which location?
Down in Houston.
Okay, Houston.
What's this?
That is actually an old CJ Anderson button. Jason made a custom frame for it.
And this right here.
Hollister Whitney, CJ Anderson. That piece came from Coca-Cola in Kentucky.
Coca-Cola in Paducah.
Kentucky. The old Coca-Cola factory they tore down.
I pressed those buttons before. Where are those CJ Anderson fixtures from?
I'm not sure the number of them, but Jared got those for me.
Jared is PA Elevators.
Those probably aren't wired up.
This is the same exact one I have at home.
That
I
one
remember
came
this
from
one.
Tom Seibert.
Oh. I wonder what that is in the back.
It should light up. The contacts on it are dirty. It lights up if you press it hard enough. You take it apart and clean it.
There we go. I'll put this back and we'll go down. This one is a Montgomery Square button.
Yeah, there's several Montgomery items there, as well as some Otis parts from the Salazar Center. Like I said, this place will be more organized in the next month or two.
Ooh, Montgomery black button. I never pressed a black button before.
Actually, I think MAC car top stations still use those.
Really?
Yes, they do.
That's hard to
very hard to throw.
I never pressed a Montgomery black button in my whole entire life.
There's some out in California still.
Is that the same button?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like
Justin's Wharf.
Yeah, exactly. Macy's at Doco in Sacramento.
Is it passenger elevator service?
Both.
Both of them.
The passenger and the freight.
Wow.
Excuse me, bear with me as I move this switch.
These are actually Montgomery black buttons.
Yes, they are.
They still use them on Mac. I'm sorry. They still use them on Mac car top stations. See, this is a Mac.
Oh, what are those key switches?
I am not sure.
And there's a general elevator sign. You know where that came from?
I bought that off eBay.
Oh, it's an eBay. I know these well enough. I rode these before. Those are definitely from Dallas. And this is the where'd you say this came from?
That came from Chesterfield Mall in St. Louis. I pressed that button as a child.
So is it Westinghouse?
Yeah, Jason got into the old Sears store when they were pulling it apart. They gave it to him.
What's this C.J. Anderson
That's another eBay find.
eBay?
That's another eBay find. It's out of Pennsylvania. There's a rotary one on eBay, but they're asking too much for it.
Anyways, as we move down, I've seen this is like the one at the kind of reminds me of the at 132 Campbell Avenue, but a different button format.
And the one right next to it is the first elevator part I ever got, way back in 1997.
I remember you told me about this. Is at the Parts Doyle Fine Arts building.
That's correct.
That's your first elevator pan?
Yep, that is the first elevator piece I ever got.
These two are from some 707 building, which Otis modernized. This came from a freight elevator that Jared, also known as PA Elevators, gave to you. This GAL button. And this is a Dominion from Louisville, right? Are these from this one's from Louisville and this
That
one's
was
from
from
Jared?
Louisville, and that other southern one came out of a building in Martins.
I heard you got this recently, if I'm
Yeah,
not
the car
mistaken.
panel is out in St. Louis, and Jason is wiring it up.
And what's this?
That is something Aaron actually gave me.
Speaking of Aaron,
Oh. Hello.
That's Aaron.
this is
Hi.
22408 Aaron, and that right there is his brother,
Evan Stone Productions.
formerly as the Little Rubik's One.
Correct.
Okay, let's continue with the tour. I think I already got over. Oh, what's this? This is like a chime box?
That is a chime, I believe. I don't know why it's there. I think Jason was going to do something with it, but he didn't have time last visit.
What are these?
Some circuit board. Like I said, Jason left this stuff out, and I don't know what the significance of it is.
And this one?
This is just an innovation sales sample of their bronze finish.
Oh.
That's just a sales sample. We have Armor and Montgomery down there.
Oh, I remember this. This is from Midwest.
The one that came off eBay, the
Oh.
Fairfield one. If you press those buttons, they should light up different colors.
This is from Midwest.
Yeah,
I
that one came
forgot.
from Midwest.
Believe it or not, I actually got to ride my first Armor with these back in Dallas.
What building?
I'm not gonna say the location because you went in there.
Oh,
before.
I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what building. Okay. I know what building you're talking about. And yes, the building owner does not want his location to be a tourist attraction.
Yeah, that's why I did not say it either. So this one right here is from Midwest. I got confused. This is actually the same stop switch I have on my Dover COP at home.
Still,
This is from Midwest.
that's correct.
Two buttons
No.
down already. Now, if you turn this key,
Nothing happens because the switch broke on it. Oh, that's okay. I have to glue it. Actually, I'll let you glue it.
what about these key switches here? Does he do anything?
I don't have the keys for them in the museum. They're at home somewhere.
Oh, they're at home. I didn't see.
Yeah, they're in another panel.
These are the parts that I forgot who gave this to you.
Someone in Baltimore sent that in. Came out of a hospital.
All right, now this shelf is done. Let's go to the top. This came from Jared in Pennsylvania. This is a Schindler RT, first one that's seen in the museum. And this is Adams. Do you remember where this came from?
No, I don't. Jared gave most of the stuff on that shelf except for the Dover button. Sam Starr gave the Adams button in the middle.
Oh, this one. Where did this one come from?
Mike.
Mike from Automatic Elevators.
Came from Mike.
Sam as Elevators of Lake County.
Yeah, he sent that in.
SPSA Elevators of Lake County. This
Well-
is this one I believe is Adams.
Yeah. And there's EPCO. All three are EPCO. That key does not work, that switch properly.
Speaking of, don't forget that.
That came from Wells Fargo in Duluth.
Can you make it work again?
I can make it light up. I can make it come on and off. It
Yeah.
has a little fluorescent light behind it. Watch this.
It wasn't blinking enough.
Yeah, those 20-watt ones don't really blink very much. That time it did.
That is better. What are those top parts up there?
elevator lubricants, and a Westinghouse plate that survived a fire in San Antonio where 5 people died.
I heard about that the last time. And now I saw this is a kid that drew
That
the
is someone
indicator.
in Cookville, Tennessee that made that for me.
Where?
Cookville, Tennessee. Got it on my way to St. Louis.
And this is a plug for the Montgomery car top.
Yeah.
And this, I've seen this at the Keener garage in St. Louis.
Yeah, if you press the buttons, it should light up. It lights up the respective floor that you press.
And the button and the lights and the button light
Yep, those are the original
comes on as
LEDs.
well.
Where's-
Oh,
If the alarm bell works. Phone doesn't do anything, and when you finish, push the stop switch in so it'll turn off. There you go, it's off now. The stop switch turns it on and off.
oh, I get.
Long glitch. That's the long glitch. Sometimes you see that in real life in the elevator. The whole thing will go crazy. Press 2 buttons. It'll, yep, just like that. Yep. Especially on the relay logic system.
Oh, that segment is burnt out. I
Yeah,
see
it's
up
just
there.
a bad part of the EEPROM. It can be fixed.
Yeah, that like reminds me of at the Lone Star garage with the Schindler Florinicator. It did that as well. Oh, can you show
Sinai
that?
Hospital, Baltimore, Maryland. Aaron actually built the controller for that.
Which you just saw him earlier ago.
Yep, he went downstairs to find the bathroom.
All right, can you do me a favor and power that off and
Oh, you want
switch
to see
it
the
off?
power-up sequence?
Yeah. Go.
Runs off an Arduino board.
I saw that in Aaron's video. Watch it go up.
Works just like an old pie selector.
I'll watch it come down, and then we'll continue. Alright, let's continue. These are armor. Where this came from?
Let me see. Chris Milton gave those to me, I think, and Jared gave me one. And that up-down button is supposedly out of one of the World Trade Center buildings in New York City.
Oh, Chris Milton as Elevatoring Productions, and this is from Jared PA Elevators.
Yes. Jared gave me the World Trade Center button.
Or are these Schindler buttons?
Those are Adams, but they came off a Schindler elevator.
I see. I think this is the one I saw in Jason's video. Adams. You remember what this Adam
I
came
don't
from?
know where that came from. It might have come from Samstar, but I don't know.
This one is definitely from Lewis Scale, and this is from Southern.
Place in Martinsville. That Schindler button came from Jared.
Moving down, this is the older Otis series one that I saw
Elijah
from
gave
Jason.
that to me.
Elijah. Oh, your friend Elijah. There are 2 Otis, vintage Otis elevator call stations, and this one
The
just...
contacts are dirty. That one does not have a battery.
This one came from New York City.
Yep, I was with Gabe.
Gabe as Sujo Shappy.
That
This
was
one.
from Adam in Pittsburgh.
ADAS
Yep,
elevators.
that's correct.
We all know what this is.
Marriott Marquis.
Oh, I've actually pressed those buttons before.
Yep, that came from Marriott Marquis in Atlanta. Cool.
This one's from Nicholas. And this is the car top station Autistic Fan gave you.
I think it was Paul.
Yeah, Paul Evans.
Yeah, Paul Evans gave that. And that dumbwaiter thing is an eBay find.
What's that one doing?
That thing to his left.
This is like the one at my church, or this is
1920s.
a lot of these newer Otis elevator have car top stations like this I've seen. This is the first one I've seen myself is at my church. So this is the dumbwaiter button right here.
That's what patrons for.
Or the patron supporters.
Yeah, this piece down here is $61.
What are the Otis signs?
Which Otis signs?
This.
Oh, they're different. They are different inlays for car switches.
And what's this one right here?
Otis Fensom is from Canada.
This one right here?
That is a piece of a pie plate selector. Which, I think my pie plate selector's out in St. Louis getting ruined by the rain.
Are these like the relays?
That is... I believe it's a small relay. I don't know what it is. See, there's stuff in here I don't even know what it is. That's an Otis globe.
Yeah, I just, believe it or not, I recently just got this yesterday. Look exactly like this.
It's off its motor.
Yeah, that's what Schindler told me. And this one came from...
That's a new Otis call station. Jared gave that to me.
Jared PA Elevators.
No, it wasn't Jared. It was somebody else. I don't remember who it was.
Oh, okay.
It's a long time ago.
Oh, a squishy Otis hard hat. You remember what this came from?
I don't know.
And what's this Otis plate? I've seen this as well.
That is off a gearbox. And that is off a machine. A really old machine.
Alright, moving down here are all the Otis parts.
Different Otis black ones. That's Otis first aid kit. I don't know if anything's in it or not. If it is, it's no good anymore because it's like 50 years old. That's an armor indicator.
Armor. Oh yeah, from Justin. I think it's from
Actually,
Justin.
no, I got that off eBay years ago.
Oh, okay. And this, oh my gosh, this tape is about to come off. I almost ripped it by accident.
Yeah, the label's falling off that.
Do you know what this is?
Gentoo Belt.
Oh, a belt.
That's a piece of Gentoo.
Oh, the belt. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I've actually seen that recently as well. On a glass elevator.
That's a piece of Gentoo Belt.
And these are the Otis Lexan fixtures. This one.
One's surface mount, one's box mount.
This is, which one's surface mounted?
The surface mount one does not light up.
Oh, this is the surface mounted, and this is the regular one.
Yeah, that's surface mount.
This is an Otis black, but I've seen those quite a lot. I've seen those in your regular diesel doozy style. Yeah, England, and you did your welcome to today's diesel doozies unboxing. I saw that.
That came from Winship. The next one came from Jared, and the next one came from Boxley.
Oh, this one is from Boxley.
Yeah, that was from the Boxley building here.
I have that same exact stop switch at home.
And down we just have a couple call stations. That's just a plate.
Another one of those. Those lubricants.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Otis Elevator Company. You know where this came from?
eBay. I bought that. That would come off in 1920, so it's elevator somewhere.
And what about this?
I found that in St. Louis.
Alright, I'll just organize it and...
Down here we have
crouch
CJ
down this
Anderson, GAL, Montgomery.
Oh, I remember this one.
Yeah.
This is from your most popular videos.
Yeah.
It still works.
Yeah. If you push the floor buttons, don't hold them, just tap them. They draw a lot of electricity. Yeah, do not hold them in, just tap them. And then turn that off when you get done. That came from an elevator technician in Kansas. That just came in earlier this year.
I think I saw that in your video. Did you film this?
I may have. I don't know. I probably unboxed it. And then the Montgomery Panel came from an elevator in San Jose, California.
Oh, I see that California style alarm button.
That's right. I don't know where the middle call station came from, but the one on the right came off the diesel DCL.
Oh, yeah. Gotta move myself. Oh, I remember the diesel.
Yeah, it'll fall over here. I'll take care of that for you. Just needs to scoot back a little bit, and there it is. It doesn't light up yet.
I think Diesel Doocy pressed that button in your early videos.
He did.
I think this one, I remember, this one came from Paul.
I think it did. As you come over here, you're going to get to see some of the more interesting stuff.
Oh, what's this one?
In case of a fire, do not use the elevator. Use the stairs.
Do you know where it came from?
Someone gave it to me, but I'm not sure.
Oh, this Florinicator came from the
Church
parts. Oh, Church Avenue. I thought it was a parts, Doyle Fine Arts building.
Nope, that's Church Avenue.
Oh, so what are these?
Or is there a Preston oil indicator over there? Oh, no, there's not. That's a car top station that I've never seen before. That came from Mike. And then if you look to your right, you're going to see some European shit. Watch the cord.
And watch out for that.
I have an Otis touch display, which I will demonstrate here. Due to the electricity voltage here, it's not going to work as it's supposed to. But if you sweet talk it, push that on button, or you put your finger on the button. There. It does work, but hold it down. The 4. It's not going to be able to light up anymore because there's not enough. The problem is not with this panel. The problem is with the electricity down here.
Oh, the electricity.
The electricity down here is only 110 volts. Try the other side. For some reason, the other side works. Oh. Yep. Only some of the buttons are going to work on this. I hope I didn't.
This is the most popular elevator button here.
Elmwood Park Garage. This is going to have to be dealt with later. I'm frustrated.
Oh, lovely. Okay, you can be quiet now.
That's a US elevator swing panel next to it. Here's my Monarch capacity plate from the inside of a freight elevator.
And what's that indicator right there?
That came from, I think, Texas. Most stuff, a lot of stuff in here is from Texas.
There's an Otis card and all that in case of fire.
And that US elevator swing panel came out of Alta Vista.
Where did it came from?
Alta Vista or Danville.
Oh, Alta Vista, Alta. How
Somewhere
was it?
around here, and I think the alarm button is broken. No, did it press or not? There's a broken. Watch it. It stops, which I think is broken.
Oh, those are the. This is from Clay in Northeast Elevator.
Clay sent that in.
I actually have an Adams replacement button like that at home.
And then Union Trust Building is the brass panel next to you. Cathedral of Learning, and then somewhere from Texas. This panel over, I think you will recognize.
Pardon the shaking. I'm sorry about that. This thing is like wild.
It's flexible. The cathedral panel weighs about 60 pounds.
Oh, I never pressed a Westinghouse button like this before.
Hey, I put an original stop switch back on it.
My very first Westinghouse AE vandal resistant.
Yep.
The May building in Pittsburgh still has that and it's still original. Did you check out the May building in Pittsburgh Jared went to?
We tried to get in there but couldn't. It was locked. We just got a generic PTL panel next to it.
You know where this came
Texas.
from? Oh, Texas.
Yeah, automatic elevator. I gotta get a new 8 button for it. And then the next one to the right, I think you can tell about that piece.
Oh,
What's the significance of that?
it came from a building in downtown Houston.
You gave that to us.
None other than...
You
Yep,
gave that to us.
I'm the one who is filming it right now.
I need to put the batteries back.
And what's the...
That thing is wired to light up, right?
Yeah, but
All I
just...
gotta do is put power on it.
Also, where did this came from?
Somewhere in San Antonio.
From Mike.
Mm-hmm.
And this...
As did that CJA panel.
Alright, now before I go to the other side, let's stop switch.
Everything in here is loose.
Alright, now there's something I forgot to show is in this shelf right here.
Which one, the Dover?
Yeah.
Blackburn?
Blackburn and also Alpha Tower.
Where's Alpha Tower?
Somewhere in Dallas.
So that's where that came from. I knew it came from somewhere down there. Because someone who gave that to me?
Steven.
Steven gave that to me.
Dover Elevator Fan 1.
Yeah. Those buttons are bad. Those EPCO buttons are really bad about sticking. It has not been cleaned yet. Only the brails have been removed. That came from Murray State.
Oh, I remember. I think this was one of your favorite elevators.
That was my favorite elevator when I was a college kid. Back when I was a college kid, 18, 19 years old, that was my favorite elevator.
Didn't you used to engrave a smiley face?
Yeah, there's a smiley face on there somewhere.
I saw it. I see it right there. I can see it.
The lighting is right. You can see it.
I can see it partially well enough.
I engraved that when I was a kid. I was bad.
Oh, lovely.
That stop switch is very hard to throw. Then we got a couple Schindler panels.
Jason wired that up.
The other one does not light up.
Oh.
The alarm button does glow in the dark.
It sure does.
I don't know if the door open button lights up or not. Oh, it does. Those do not do anything.
All right, now this is done. We'll move to the other side.
All right, come over here.
Oh, I forgot this shelf right here.
He's got some Houghton and EPCO up there. That actually came out of, what's the place?
Doco?
Keener.
Oh, Keener. Oh, my bad. This is the one. I have the same exact one at home.
Yeah, I think I gave you one, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
It came from somewhere in San Antonio.
Otis black button. There's a
Flush line.
Where do these two came from?
They came from a bank in rural Texas. Both out of the same building. Those are both from the same building.
What's this one?
The bank somewhere in, it's about 2 hours from San Antonio, is what Mike told me.
Is this Houghton?
Yes, that's Houghton.
Oh. I'm moving down. This is this is from the hospital Chris gave you.
Yeah, Chris's hospital.
Texas A&M used to have an elevator fixture right here, but it got modded.
Innovation Delta, which
Kone.
I actually bought those off eBay and replaced some universal buttons with them. That's broken.
What's this one?
Yeah, that's GAL.
Schindler.
Dover.
Who gave you this, Justin?
No, Dan Delgado.
Oh, Dan CVE 9120.
Yeah. Jared gave that. Nick Giro gave that Captain Elevator.
Yeah, I've actually. This is actually one of my older videos. You remember?
Where'd that come from?
Texas State Capitol in the main building.
Same place.
Yeah.
Schindler, and we have Montgomery down there, I think. Or no, that's I think that's Montgomery. I don't know what it is. Then we have another C.J. Anderson that was given in by Jared.
I think you gave one to Jason.
Jared, I think Jared did.
Oh, I've seen those quite a lot.
Yeah, and down there is all EPCO, GAL, C.J. Anderson, and Schindler.
I've seen those fixtures quite a lot. This is from the parts for the whatever, I can't say that name. This Alderson.
Oh, Price Doyle Fine Arts Building.
Price Doyle Fine Arts Building. I can't say it right. I'm sorry, guys. And where do these two come from?
Are they the EPCO?
Yeah.
The bank in Texas. It's somewhere in rural Texas.
Oh, C.J. Anderson. You don't mind bringing the light because it's dark here.
Yeah, it's dark over there.
Where did the C.J. Anderson panel came from?
Candy Cart gave that to me, or
yeah.
I think it was Candy Cart.
You don't mind shining that one more time? Just got a good view of it. All right, now this panel is done.
Come over to this side.
You don't mind if I show these first?
Yeah, you can show the cranks.
Oh, armor.
It should light up.
Oh, it now works.
That came from Dan Delgado as well.
CVE 9120. You don't mind describing what those are on the shelves, the bottom shelves?
Actually, I don't know what a lot of this stuff is. I know there's an alarm bell and some interlocks. I don't know what a lot of this stuff is. There's a Dover hydraulic valve there.
That one.
And these are some elevator guide rail shoes. Old ones that would go on a wooden rail.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that would work on a wooden rail elevator.
I believe that is from Elmwood.
Yes, that is correct. And that wheelchair lift button was given by someone that goes by an anonymous donor. They just sent it in. They didn't even give their name.
I see some Dewhurst fixtures inside there. A ThyssenKrupp. This one is Adams.
Yes, that is correct.
I've seen that in your videos. There's an Otis lantern. And I think that covers this side. This one is, can you show the how this relay works?
It's just a selector.
Oh, a selector.
If you look up here, it has different switches that would do different things to the elevator as it moves. It's Houghton. Elise gave that to us.
Elise Horvath. And this is the darn crank.
Yeah, the one that Jared sent in.
This is to go down. This is to go up.
There we go.
And what's this right here?
Westinghouse car top.
Westinghouse.
Otis phone.
What's this right here? Key switch?
Yes, that's a Peely thing.
Seaberg. I'll get a good view of those. And these are the patrons. Wait, are those the patrons' name?
Those are supporters. I
Oh,
put
supporters.
A few more names up there.
Good view of that.
Be careful with the car. They're running an errand real quick. They'll be back.
Midwest elevator. I'm gonna get another view of these. I might edit this video.
You should.
I gave one of those to you because I have the same exact one. ThyssenKrupp.
These plates were a lot more organized. This shelf had fallen down and knocked everything over.
Oh, this rotary phone. Believe it or not, I actually heard a rotary phone going off on an elevator recently ago.
What, the phone was ringing?
Yes, it was. Justin gave you that. There's another one of these cranks.
Yep, let me hold it. Alright, now you can move it. That's an old Burwack.
Burwack, I've seen that. And
This is another Otis. This one you actually have to pull out
Oh.
to move. It's the lock on it actually works.
You don't mind if I see the nameplate? Like that. And there's like an advertisement.
Yep, this is an old elevator controller from the Witts building in Stanton, Virginia. Those are the relays. There's no electricity going through this, so you can touch it.
So go like...
Eventually, I plan on running electric. Once Jason figures out what the voltage is, we are going to actually make this thing work.
Oh, I remember this one.
Yeah, watch your fingers on it. It's a flyball governor. You can do it, but just watch your fingers. It's tripped though.
All right, now where are the brakes? You don't mind showing me?
I have to reset it. It's been tripped. I can show you how it trips. That is, let me reset the electrical part. I forgot how to reset this. Oh, there's how I reset it. Okay, basically how it works. A governor, an electronic governor, has two parts. One part that will disconnect power to the motor. Another part that will set the safety. If the elevator goes down too fast, this thing spins, and as the balls spread, first it will trip the electrical. Okay, that would cut power to the motor. If the elevator continues to go in a downward direction, the balls will spread further, and trip the brake.
I didn't see that.
This thing right here, it'll trip this like that. It'll grab the safety rope and set the safety on the car and stop the elevator.
And this is the Montgomery Car Station.
Yep, it lights up, but it's very dim because those buttons are edge lit.
Oh, I saw it. Who gave you that?
Ian. Candy cart. That stop switch is very hard to throw. Those switches were very hard to press.
And this Dover lantern. And what's that right there?
That is an alarm bell that came out of the Salzar Center.
Oh. Got a good view of that. And now we move here. Oh, what's this wheel thing right
That
here?
is another governor. This is a centrifugal governor. Let's see, I'm trying to remember how it trips. Yeah, like I said, let me move it out. This thing is basically, the elevator will go too fast. This is a mechanical governor. It's off a Westinghouse elevator. If it overspeeds, it's locked up, and that jams the brake on the elevator. I'm trying to remember how to reset it. There, that's how you reset it. And then you move this piece out here, and there it's reset.
This is from the patrons.
Yep, I bought that off eBay. Yep, this is actually a Westinghouse. It says on the side of it, it's a Westinghouse.
Oh, where is it?
Right down there on the nameplate, it says it's painted over partially. It's a Westinghouse elevator governor.
This is from the patrons.
That's a Titan elevator panel from England. And that governor's, I believe, solely mechanical.
Oh, I've seen this crank before.
Old American elevator, Louisville, Kentucky. Bought that from an antique shop online.
I think Jason gave you this, or Justin?
Jared, I think.
And Jared. I can't remember people's name. It's hard.
And those are that's just a standard modern elevator guide shoe.
Yeah, I've seen those. I've seen those from a lot of modern elevators. I went to an elevator shaft.
Yeah, this is just a standard elevator.
This right here is a fire alarm.
That came out of, excuse me. That came out of my dormitory.
And this right here is a pull station like the one I have at home.
And you know how to use that.
Those are the business cards. Already seen that. Well, where that came from? Texas?
This came from Jared. It's an old signal control plate.
Oh, I remember seeing this.
GAL Jet Plus car switch.
And the stop switch.
It's really hard to pull.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tamper with it.
And then this is an old Shepherd car switch.
This came from Texas.
Yeah, that came from Dallas, I believe. I bought it off eBay.
I remember that from the early videos of Candy Cart.
Mm-hmm. He gave me that. That came from a courthouse in Florida.
There's something else behind it. Oh, another Dover
Yeah,
Impulse.
that's a terminal station.
This is the one from Sam, right? Sam Star?
Yeah, the Schindler Car Panel.
I've seen a video of this, but I forgot where.
I'm not sure what elevator came off of, but it's somewhere in the Chicagoland area.
That looks like that alarm, that fire button. Oh, that's not a button. And what's that right there?
Let me see. That is something that Bob Lagunios Entertainment made for so many years on YouTube, it should say on it. I think it says 16 years on YouTube.
I mean to jerk the camera like that. But anyways, this is the car top.
Yep, that's a Mac car top, and then they still use the old Montgomery buttons. That's the alarm bell. That's the safe button you have to hold down to move it.
Yeah, hold it like this and then just...
It takes two hands to move it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just so you don't lose a hand. Now on top of that is various US elevator buttons.
Whoa!
Most of them are from Elmwood. Everything is loose. The soft touch doesn't actually press.
This is the one I just gave you.
You just brought that in.
Schlieren.
Yep, that's my Schlieren button. That's the first one I ever got. Then we have Westinghouse stainless steel and bronze. One from Rafe, one from Alex.
Alex Bozak is Genesee Trains and Elevators.
Yeah, he gave the one on the right. Rafe gave the one on the left.
This came from Guadalupe, Texas Valley.
Came out of a hotel in San Antonio.
Embassy Suites. I wrote these.
That is correct.
Elijah gave you this.
Yep, he did.
Oh, who drew this for you?
I think that was the same guy that did this.
Abomino.
I can't pronounce Abamagunios Entertainment. He actually came here last week.
Oh, I never pressed this before.
What was that? DV?
DV, yeah.
Is that how you say it?
D or DV, however you say it. This one feels satisfying.
It is. I like the micro switches in it.
And what's that key
A
switch?
fire key switch. There's another GAL Jet Plus, ThyssenKrupp, and ThyssenKrupp.
This one's satisfying to press.
Which one?
This mad button right here.
Oh yeah, Elijah gave that to me. And now there we have 707. It should light up, I believe it does. Yeah, it does. Old GAL. I want to replace those with incandescent. Turn that key and slide those doors open. Then there's all the switches and stuff.
And close back up.
It should latch.
And this is an older Otis Series 1. Oh, what's that lantern from?
Which lantern?
This.
I'm not sure. That came from my elevator.
It's getting hot. I'm ready to be done with this video soon.
Alright.
Oh, this alarm button on a Schindler M Series.
Yep, it presses really weird.
There's your, there's your Schindler nameplate right there. Florinicator. And we all know this.
Yep, that's the big bag for Church Avenue stuff.
Oh yeah, I see the switches. There is, what's that certificate for?
That's an Otis stock certificate. An old Otis stock certificate. That's Elmwood's indicator.
Peely gave you those.
Yep. Peely gave those. You just brought that in.
Yep. This right here, oh my gosh, look how dirty it is.
It's going to be cleaned up.
This came from Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina. And you said this one had like a water damage? I'm talking about this ThyssenKrupp panel.
That piece is actually going to be gone.
That alarm button presses. Fire service.
You made that.
I can't even close it.
Don't worry about closing it. You made that.
Yep, that is the one I made back in back when I was a child. And that right there is C.J. Anderson. C.J. Anderson right here. What are those upper lanterns for? Because I didn't get that on camera.
I am not... A lot of these... I don't know where these lanterns came from, really.
Oh, there's also one up there.
I know that Florinicator came from the Union Trust building.
More lanterns.
Some of the stuff over here is the really cool stuff. They're all various lanterns and indicators up there. That's what the whole top is, just lanterns and indicators.
Gosh, the sun.
Yep, there's actually a skylight.
I'll start with this. I remember this from the Habitat store.
Yep.
I'm gonna need to get water as soon as I'm done with this video.
Yep. Evan and Aaron will be back here in just a few minutes, so I just want you to quick here. And then we'll let you do the elevator.
Where that indicator came from.
I'm not sure. I think Jason got it. I'm gonna go close the other ring.
I'll get a good view of this while I'm waiting for Andrew. Alright, since you're back, can you show me this Florinicator right here?
Oh, this one is probably the most valuable piece here. This thing came out of Macy's in Herald Square, New York City. It's a position indicator off one of the freight elevators. And as the car would move, this would go up, pointing at the floor, showing where the car is. It was driven by a cable that was attached to the elevator. It's made out of bronze.
Alright, you can go and put it back. Oh, there's a button right there.
That is just monitor TR, I believe. And since it's not very interesting, that's why it's sitting behind that.
Another southern button that just fell over.
Yep, that's a terminal for that building in Martinsville.
And this is the one Jared gave you.
Yes.
And that lantern, that Florinicator Jared gave you as well.
Chris Milton actually bought that.
Chris says
He bought that
Elevatoring.
at an antique store. Well,
Elevatoring Productions. This is a Schindler, and I remember pushing a Schindler button before.
we got Schindler and DB next to that.
And this is even better. It lights up.
Schindler M Series.
M Series, yeah.
That also comes in a touch-sensitive version, but I have the tactile. They actually use a micro switch.
There's DV. And here is...
A Schindler panel that got destroyed in shipping.
How did it get destroyed?
The box got smashed.
Get a good view of this. Here are some of the bells. Where did this bell came from?
Price Doyle Fine Arts Center. That came off the Aldersons. Some of these will light up, some of them will not. That one has a low battery. That one does not light. That one should. You have one similar to that.
Yes, I do. And this...
Schindler car top.
Oh, this is famous.
What does it say on it?
Diesel Ducey Elevator Company.
We have my wall of GAL there. Old Westinghouse.
I never pressed this before. I've always wanted to see this.
And that's an actual button. That's how it presses. So you're pressing an actual button and on an actual contact block. That's how it feels to press it. If you ever find one, that'd be cool. If you ever get to ride one in the field.
I wish, but I doubt that's going to
There
happen.
was one in Durham, but they modernized it.
Yeah, I saw that in your video. I discovered it. I just can't get enough of that button.
Armor car top. Seaberg and C.J. Anderson buttons.
That up button used to be green.
Yeah, it was when it was on AC. I converted it to DC. Schindler.
And why do they shove a stop button right next to a switch?
Yeah, I removed the stop button and put a switch back in there.
Because they already have a... Well, they put two stop
Yeah,
buttons.
yeah, stop button. ABC, you remember that.
I've seen...
On eBay.
I've seen that in your video.
And that's a French button right there.
U.S. Where did this one come from?
Texas.
Texas. This is from Elmwood.
Yep. That General, I don't know where it came from, but it came off eBay. It's a General.
Justin has something similar like that.
It's old General.
I remember that. The Reading elevator.
Mm-hmm. I made a button ringing the alarm on that elevator. Transporter.
This is transport as well?
Yeah, those are both transport. It's an Otis pit switch.
Oh, there we go.
Otis car top. Windshield, I believe.
24 Greenway has the same car top switch.
Yep, that's a very common one that you all the way up into the late 80s.
This is my first time I've ever seen one in real life, especially in the elevator shaft. And what are these? Key switches?
Just a lock I took off the Piston Cup Panel. Jim, tell me about this.
This right here is an escalator cone plate where people step on or off, and as the escalator staircase goes by, it shoots right underneath the teeth, or vice versa, it shoots out like this way.
And you brought that.
Yes, I did.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And what's this? Warner Titan.
Titan Lift Company. It's from the same elevator that this came from in that car panel down there.
Or which one? Like
This car panel right here.
that one,
It came off this elevator.
this one, and the call station.
Mm-hmm.
And now moving on. Yeah, I already went through everything.
Hot in the car top. That emergency stop switch is incredibly hard to throw. That's easy to throw though. There's an old, I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if it's Houghton or Westinghouse.
That's from the patron supporters.
Yep.
Schindler. I seen this in your recent unboxing video.
Yep. And all these from there on out are old GAL buttons.
GAL manual switch. R and O.
Yep, that was a constant pressure control. ThyssenKrupp pit switch.
I've actually seen that before.
That came from somewhere in Baltimore. I don't remember where. Let me go turn the lights on. I'll go right back.
GAL. Now the lights back on. These are all GAL buttons.
Yep, they're all pretty much the same. Just different stampings on them. Different companies made them. Aaron gave us that.
There are the diesel Ducey types.
Yep, my different trains.
This is plastic Ducey.
Yep, plastic Ducey.
And this is from Abanios. Abamagunios Entertainment. And what are those plates for?
Different capacity plates. This is off of Titan, this is off of Southern, this is off of Southern.
This one is a Southern as well.
Yep, that's a new old stock one.
This is Titan.
Now, where did this come from?
This came from somewhere in North Carolina. I can't remember, but since you don't have a Monarch plate, you deserve one.
Yep, Jim gave that to us. And it's going to display right there.
So it looks like I covered everything.
Yep, you did.
Oh, we forgot.
The only thing you didn't show was the top shelf.
Oh, I can't forget about that.
You showed everything except this top shelf.
All right, can you go over the? Can you go over
Yes,
this
that's a
one?
pane button, Schlieren button, Transporta. That came out of a college dorm. A rotary button is next to it, which has an arrow heart button. That is a Schindler car panel. This thing needs a cleaning bad. That is an Alamo elevator, which is Arrow Heart. Came from none other than San Antonio, Texas. Then we have a Schindler call station, a Kone call station, another Kone call station. We have a Boss elevator car panel. The stop switch is hard to throw. Alarm, lobby 1, 2, 3, 4. And lastly, an Armor car call station.
All right, now I gotta compare this. Diesel Doocy and Diesel Doocy. All right, I guess I'll leave it right there.
Yep, you can set it right there. The last thing you have to show is the, like I said, the top of this shelf, right? This and this.
Oh.
That is a generic third-party button to look like Otis. Monitor, Houghton, Dover, and C.J. Anderson with a Dover nameplate.
Wow, this is something I've never seen before.
C.J. Anderson with a Dover nameplate.
There's Dover.
And then down here we have C.J. Anderson, Murphy with Arrow Heart buttons. Those are Arrow Heart buttons on a Murphy plate.
This came from Alex Bozen.
Yep, that is correct.
Genesee Elevators and Trains.
This is all Schindler stuff, and you just brought that in today.
Yep, this is actually a pit switch from a Schindler 3300 elevator.
So it's fitting up there with the 3300 stuff. Those are all touch. They're European, they're not American. That one is off the American one. And everything is loose here. And this is an M series. New old stock. And you have this whole shelf covered. You have this whole shelf covered. You have this covered. This right here is the last shelf you have to cover. And you've covered everything here.
Can't believe I forgot that.
Schindler long bar MT, it does not light up.
I actually just recently rode a long bar in Galveston.
That one should light up. This is an Arrow Heart call station. Staley. ThyssenKrupp buttons. Those two on the left are buttons. Now
From the Habitat store.
Yep. That is homemade. That lock switch was homemade. And guess what brand this is? What do we see here?
None other than...
It's a Dover.
We all love Dover elevators.
Everything here is Dover. Traditional. This should light up. That is the old contact block, and that lights up too. Impulse.
I've seen that from the Houston area. This came from Justin.
Yep, Justin.
JLeVator 3219.
And that's just from Jared. No, actually, no, that came from Mike. Right down here we have some generic stuff from Europe. This is generic. Rin up a lift. We have an Arrow Heart. That's another loose one. Armor.
Oh, I've never seen an Armor vandal resistant. From the Delco Structure Garage. And this is Innovation. And it doesn't even work.
That's Innovation.
And these two are from the same elevator in the store.
Yes. And this is your last shelf you have to cover down here.
Don't forget this one. What's this right here?
That came off. That came from a guy in Kansas.
Kone.
Yep.
I'll show that. Oh, I forgot this.
Down here was a very expensive piece. That old Otis car panel came from Patreon supporters, and it came off eBay.
Where did these come from? I know that came from the patron. Where did these three came from?
Faculty Hall, Mike, and Jared.
Faculty, Mike, Jared.
All right.
And there's a
So-
Westinghouse indicator down there.
This pretty much concludes your tour of this museum.
I forgot to show. What's this car station here?
I don't know. Oh, actually came off that freight elevator in Rochester. So what did you think, Jim, of your visit to the ElevaTOURS Museum in 2021?
It was awesome. I've always been wanting to make it here for quite a long time since you moved here in 2017. And now, guess what happened?
Got to see it.
Thank you for coming, Jim.
And Evan and Aaron, what do you have to say?
Thank you guys for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed it.
And
That's it.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.